Next, we'll be moving to J Career Co. Limited, the Sales Department General Manager, Makoto Yamakami. And this next part will be about hiring financial professionals in the Japanese labor market.
Thank you. Can I share my PC screen?
Sure, go ahead. That should be fine.
Okay. Right.
Okay, we see it. Great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time today. It's my great pleasure to be here to introduce the topic. I'm Yamakami of J-Carrier, recruiting agent. J-Carrier was founded 6 years ago. During the past 6 years, we have successfully increased our market penetration in Japanese market. In terms of our corporate strategy, we put a strategic focus on financial and IT sectors. Today, I have 15 minutes to talk about the topic, including Q&A session. It is difficult to talk about everything in such short amount of time, but I will try and look forward to your questions later. I want to begin with an introduction of a job hunting market in Japan. I hope you will have some image of the market. This chart illustrates number of job seekers by each industry. Total number of users who are registered in this database is over 60,000. You see, IT professionals are active in seeking jobs. It is about 30%. But financial professionals are not so active. It represents only 6%. So the universe of financial professionals who seek for job opportunities is relatively small compared with other industries. So it is important to actively contact and find the talented candidates who are not registered in the database. In conclusion, scouting is essential, and we have to do it in a professional way. We need to explain and persuade potential candidates to help them understand why the opportunity is attractive for them. Now, let's move on next slide. I want to share information with you about the asset management industry. The data comes from Japan Investment Advisors Association. The association is composed of asset management companies who are operating in Japan. At present, 313 asset management companies are registered. Total number of staff is over 14,000, which increased by 1.7% on year-to-year basis. I presume this is a base universe for asset managers to find potential candidates. For your information, I added numbers of the average AUM per staff and per company. But it is needless to say, there is a big difference between active managers and passive managers in numbers. So you need to take it into account. When it comes to product appetite of final beneficiaries, such as pension sponsors and financial institutions, needs for alternative products have been increasing, such as private equity, real estate fund, and infrastructure fund. Unconstrained type of products has become popular as well. If you have competitive products like these, you have a chance to stand out in the market. Okay, now let's go on the next slide. This is about fintech sector. Fintech is an emerging sector and the market is growing, but the human supply does not meet the demand. We think that it is not easy to identify specialists in this arena from resource universe of only Japanese. We have contacted and have been contacted by fintech companies about the human resource issues over the past few years. Based on conversation with them, I want to deliver the following points from the viewpoint of recruiting agent. First, you need to recruit relevant personnel from other industries, regardless of nationality. This is because of a lack of Japanese specialists. Japan is now in the process of building a new business in this arena, and the resource is not secured to the full. Second, technical training. Many IT people want to improve their IT skill. Technical training is important for them, and this stimulates their qualification incentive. So this is a good means to retain your staff. Third, competitive compensation. Competition among fintech companies to acquire good resources have become tougher and tougher. Money is not everything, but important. Fourth, comfortable working environment. One of the ideas about this is a space for relaxation and other equipment to attract your staff. This is also important part to retain your staff. Next, securing human resources for Japanese financial sector. In order to acquire top-tier resources, you need a recruiting agent who has very senior and experienced hands in the financial industry. You need an agent who fully understands your needs for the requested position. We are very happy to help you. Before finishing my presentation, please let me introduce our company briefly. J-Carrier was founded 6 years ago, and we have increased our market penetration step by step. Total number of clients is over 600, and 50% of our staff speak English. We are also promoting diversity, as you are. 40% of our staff is female, but 50% of our business manager is female. And we have 2 staff from overseas. One is from UK and another is from China. We welcome people from overseas. And regarding specialty, we have 3 professionals who previously worked for foreign asset management companies. Our CEO has an experience as a portfolio manager for a long time, and he's very familiar with investment management. And myself, I spent 30 years at foreign asset management companies and specialized in institutional sales to cover both public and private pension sponsors and financial institutions as well. And my colleague, she joined our team recently. She has 23 years of experience of mutual fund business as a sales specialist. She also has experience as a CEO at several foreign asset management companies. We understand your client needs and service requirements. Our experience and business knowledge enable us to identify potential candidates for the requested position. Now it's time come. I want to stop my presentation here. Thank you for your attention, and I'm happy to respond to any questions.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Yamakami. So we do have one question for you, which is, it seems that hiring in Japan has been a huge challenge, especially for foreign fintech firms that try to grow in Japan. So even recent graduates in Japan with high unemployment rates now seem reluctant to apply. So do you have any suggestions on how to address the hiring challenges?
Yes, good questions. Yes, we have met the new graduates so far. And under the corona situations, some of the companies are facing difficulties to employ new graduates. But we have a feeling that the new graduates also, some of them have some very, very positive idea to enter into this world. So problem here, they are not fully informed about your companies. So this is quite important thing. So we try to contact the university students in many opportunities. So one idea is to use agents like us to disseminate your company information to the graduates in an efficient way. That might be the answer. I hope this answer to the questions.
Sure, thank you very much. And we have one more question, which is,
Sure.
Is recruitment directly from Japanese universities typical? And if so, for what types of positions and industries?
What is the position? Sorry, would you tell me more specifically what the position of what?
The question is just in general about hiring directly from Japanese universities. So is recruitment from universities typical? And then what types of positions and industries is it typical?
Good. Yes, I think that the answer is my answer is that there are a variety of options for students. The financial institutions and the automakers, other corporates, trading companies, etc. I think that the opportunity is widely open to them. And in Japan, around spring, the most of the company opened the website for entry of the Japanese new graduates. So, and through this entry system, and the entry home system, basically Japanese university students can get access to the information, and basically the answer to this question is that very variety of position is available. So there's no only typical example.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for the answer.
Sure.
And what kind of opportunities do you see for people who are not Japanese speakers?
I think that we see that many IT companies now welcome the people from overseas. In talking about the Rakuten case, their official language is English. And basically, it's IT people, if if they don't have a good command of Japanese, I think that they have a good opportunities, a lot of opportunities to come to Tokyo and to get a job at a company like Rakuten. But in case of the client-facing job, it might be difficult. So I think the IT sector and the recently that the financial institution opened the door to the new graduate who's from overseas as well. So I think there are a lot of chances.
Okay, great. Thank you again for your time today.
Thank you.